So now we come to that section, the cure for angry driving. And this is very interesting. It took me several years to come to this, and I'll tell you how I came to it. Years to come to it. And by the way, the media has not shown a tremendous interest in the cures. The media have always got very interested in the gory details of road rage incidents, who got shot, what happened, the details, the dynamics. That sells. When I gave the cures, nobody's beating a path to my door. Although when I've given seminars to corporations and post office and many institutions, it was very effective when I give the cure. But here's the kicker. You say, well, don't you know you could cause an accident? Doesn't reach anybody. No. Don't you know you're not being a good citizen? Won't reach anybody. Now, knowing that your children can learn it, this behavior, it reaches some. And I'll tell you another one, it reaches some. Because there's been a case, actually a few cases, where somebody fired a bullet at somebody, and it didn't hit that person, killed an innocent bystander. Well, of course, that's murder. An innocent person was killed. But here's the thing. Let's say you cut somebody off to retaliate, and that person swerves and crashes into somebody. That's a felony. That's a felony. In fact, there was a case where something like that happened, and a woman who was pregnant lost her embryo. The fetus didn't survive it. And the woman who caused that accident was arrested for murder. Even though in our country we allow abortions, this was not an abortion. That fetus died as a result of her, and she was charged with murder. That'll stop some people. That'll stop some. But it's not a cure. And let me tell you why. This is something that's won't surprise you when I tell you, but it took me years to understand this. Most people who have angry driving problems, who flip somebody off, scream, put their headlights up and down, throw something at you, put their brakes on, retaliate against you, whatever the way they show it, don't consider that a problem. No, they do not. As a matter of fact, when I used to first be interviewed, and I would say it's a problem and it's your duty to stop, I used to get hostile calls and people yelling at me, saying, what do you mean my problem? You've got a problem. Those people are jerks out there, and there's the answer. Those people are jerks. Somebody has to teach them a lesson. They're jerks, idiots. And then I understood. It's not a problem. They don't consider it a problem. You're not going to find anybody coming in and say, hey, I have an angry driving problem. I want to be cured. No, they may come in and file a complaint and say, well, you got to stop people from doing stupid things on the road. But no one's going to come in and say, I have a problem. No, a corporation may have me come in, do a seminar so that they have less angry driving and collisions of their drivers due to this, and act proactively so they won't be sued. And that's a smart move. They provided ways for helping people control themselves. But nobody's going to come and say, I've got an angry driving problem. No. So then, after several years, I understood the cure is that it's not their problem, it's everybody else's driver. Then it's everybody else's driver. So here's how the cure goes. And I can have a whole audience. Before I do my lectures, I say I'm going to get every one of you to agree that you want to stop. So keep in mind, 53% of the audience, whether it's police officers, psychologists, doesn't matter who, professional drivers, have the issue. I would say every one of you are going to agree to stop. And they go, yeah, sure. Yeah. Everyone, 100%. And this is the only way to get people to buy in. And here's the solution. The Nerenberg cure for road rage. That's what it's called, the Nerenberg cure for road rage. How many of you want to allow those people you call idiots to control your emotion? How many of you want to allow those people you're calling idiots to control your emotion? It's like putting a sign on top of your car or top of your vehicle saying, I don't care what nationality, race, religion you are. I don't care if you're 17 or 77. Doesn't matter. I'll let any one of you make me into a raving lunatic. How many of you want to turn that power over to that idiot? Raise your hand. And of course, nobody raises their hand. Nobody. How many of you want to keep that power for yourself as opposed to giving it away? There we got it, 100%. 100%. And let me tell you right now, there is no other way, none, to get everybody to buy into overcoming it. Only that. Nothing else. You can get a few people to buy in with, they don't want to have litigation, they don't want their children to learn it. But you might get 5%, 3%. But this is 100%. And I proved it time after time after time, audience after audience. Now, then you have to go into the power thought. What is the power thought? What is a power thought? The power thought's a thought that you use, that you choose to think on a regular basis that'll add to your constructiveness and to reduce how much destructive thinking and acting and words that you have in your life. Increase your constructiveness, decrease your destructiveness. Enhance the quality of your life. The power thought is, I refuse to let you control my anger. I refuse to let you control my anger. So we're going to go into now the full power thought system, all part of the cure. I want to give you this power thought and an attitude that will transform your life not only on the road, but off of the road, because and you're going to see how that happens. I'm going to give you 2 power thoughts that'll change your life on the road and off of the road.